Hello, YouTubers. I've realized that I haven't done anything on YouTube in a while, and I figured I should make a huge update. As you may have noticed in my other video that wasn't so recent, but it was somewhat recent, was my video on SpinRite. Anyway, I figured I should give you this update. You may have realized that all my computers are now in this room. A room that you guys have probably never seen before. Well, anyway, I asked my parents and they gave me permission to use this room to make it whatever I want it to be, so I made it a man cave. I brought down my projector, I hung a sheet on the wall, with a whole bunch of little thumbtacks, if you can't see that. Like little push pins. Took a while to do it, but yeah. Oh, and there's holes in this wall, and there's no wall on the other side. So if the light was on in the laundry room, light would shine through. So I put tape wherever there was a hole so that light wouldn't come through the sheet. You may be able to see the slight hints of tape, like right here, here. Yeah. Yeah, this basement wasn't built very well, but, I ran a cable line down here, to a VCR here. If you can even see what I'm doing here, I'll turn on this touch lamp. Okay, so I have a VCR here. I ran a video cable from there over to, my free audio system that I got from my youth group. They were kind enough to donate it to me. They're just like, you know what? We got a new audio system. Here, have the old one. It's a COS 5.1 theater system with built-in DVD player. And I have it hooked up to my projector. Got my Xbox down here. Got my N64, the system that I love. Love my N64. Got my Dell here. Dell's still dumb as crap. Got my Asus there, just because I can. The backlight is so strong on that laptop, you can probably barely see that I'm on Skype right now. But I'm not talking to anyone, so it doesn't really matter. There's my trash found LCD monitor from across the street. They tossed it out. I picked it up. Yeah, it's cheap, but hey, spare monitor whenever you need one. The backup hard drive's power supply can power it, and panel power's on just fine. The built-in speakers that it has are crap. They are like those little dime beeper speakers that are in the cases of computers. It's pretty much what they sound like. They sound crappy. But yeah, got my VCR here. Drew rigged a cable line here. Just tore a hole in the foam and put a cable plate here, and then just ran the cable line to the VCR, well, to this converter box here. It's a AV converter box. You can plug in like a game system into an older TV and it'll put the signal out through the cable line. Yeah, I pretty much just did that because I didn't have a long enough cable line to run to the VCR, so I just used this to kind of extend the cables. I just put, pretty much just to put two cables together. Anyway, there's my shelf of printers. Here, and turn on one of the wall lights. Don't know why they did that in this basement, but they put random lights all over the place. Don't really understand why, but they did. Anyway, there's my shelf of printers. There are my two old Compaq LTE 5000 series laptops. My Packard Bell, which still runs perfect. My Acer Pryza 320p scanner. Yeah, 320p. Not the best, but it's an old scanner, but the scans still come out in pretty good quality. And I got my Walkman and stuff down here. Got the old Pioneer tape deck down here. It's hooked up to the audio system as well. Well, not right now. I disconnected the cables because there is only 2 AV inputs on this theater system, which is kind of a slight downfall, but that doesn't really matter too much. And yes, that is Titanic, in case you were wondering. This projector is still running strong. It's just the signal that this VCR is getting. This VCR's built-in tuner is kind of junk. It's pretty fuzzy. You can probably see that because my camera is good enough quality to where it'll show that it's fuzzy. Here, I'll turn on the other light just so that you can see how fuzzy it is. Yeah, see, it's fairly fuzzy, but that's alright with me. As long as I can see what's going on, pretty much, it's fine. So yeah, I got the 2 Dell Terra parts from my tech teacher. She was kind enough to let me do pretty much whatever I want to these, because she doesn't really care about them too much, because they're not really hers. Well, they're not really anyone's. They were donations, so they're pretty much free for the taking. Kind of. But she still needs them, so it's not like I can keep these forever, unless she changes her mind. But anyway, I got the Mint Inspiron. This thing is like in mint condition. It's got like no dings or dents in it. And it runs really good. I upgraded the RAM in here. It's running at 512 now. Used to be running at 256. Running at 512 now. Yeah, I know. That's still not the best. Could probably upgrade it to a gig if I wanted to actually spend money on this, but I don't, because it's not really my computer. So, yeah. Anyway, I got this Dell Latitude, which has the most high-res screen I've ever seen in a laptop screen of this time period. This must have been some expensive computer in its day. And yes, I freed up space on my phone so I can take far longer videos. Got about 3 gigs of free space on here, so yeah. 1600 by 1200. Yeah, the screen on this Dell is ridiculous. It's too bad that someone, if you can't see that, someone really raged with this laptop at one time and must have really slammed down the lid, because that little mark right there, that little damaged area, is from the track point. That's exactly where the track point is located on the laptop. So someone must have just went slam, and the track point hit the screen and separated the backlight and the LCD, like the layers. It probably separated the layers back there. So you still get a little bit of image coming through that area, but it's not very good. Anyway, yeah, this Dell is crazy good, but the graphics card is kind of weird. The name that it has for it is just Dell C840, but it's an actual, what is it? It's an NVIDIA, I think it's an NVIDIA GeForce, oh yeah, NVIDIA GeForce 440 Go, 32 megabytes of integrated video memory, which isn't bad at all. Yeah, this laptop is pretty high quality for its age. It's got a 2.0 gigahertz Pentium 4, and it's running at 386 megs of RAM. Yes, I know, that's not the best, but I couldn't find another 256 stick, so I put in a 128 meg stick. So, yeah, it's running at 368 megs, or no, 386, I keep mixing up those numbers, don't know why. Yeah, I got my compact LTE mini tower right there, connected to the Dell monitor that I got from the trash. Works perfect. I don't know why they would toss out a perfectly working CRT monitor. Maybe just because it's outdated, but hey, outdated is good for me. I'll take it. You think it's outdated? Well, I think it's good technology, so yeah. I actually like the look of images and stuff on CRTs a lot better than flat screens. I think flat screens just don't look very good at all. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I just think that the colors, there's more deep colors in a CRT. Well, this one's weak. This one's really weak. It's very out of focus. This Milwaukee PC monitor has had a long, hard life. This Packard Bell monitor, I don't think it had much of a life before I got it. Sure, it has a couple scratches, but the picture is still pretty good on it. The picture shifts every once in a while. I don't know. It's kind of buggy, but yeah, I'm making this video just to show you an update. Here's my iMac G3 Bondi Blue. Yeah, I've got my Connect and Numark speakers, and yeah, this is just a small update, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.